Tanya and welcome back to the channel. Today I am back with another speed build per usual, and we are building a small family home. I know it's like a really generic name for a house, but I imagine this would just be a very simple family, and I actually thought of like a storyline sort of with this build. And imagined like what Sims would live here. And I actually built 2 houses, so I don't know when the next one's going up because I don't normally have 2 builds a week, but we'll see. And both of them, I kind of had an idea in mind of what the family was going to be living there, so that kind of inspired the build a lot. But they're both family homes, and they're pretty small. This ends up being a 2-bedroom house. I imagine this is a couple, and they have 1 son who is probably in elementary school and really into sports, particularly baseball and basketball. But he hasn't decided like which one he likes the most yet. He's mostly just like, I like to play all these all the time. I love gym class. And his family has been considering which teams he might want to join when he goes to high school. So that's kind of the family I had in mind for this household. And I don't know, it's really different. I never do that. So I got to use like that sports wallpaper that we got with Parenthood. And I used a lot of Parenthood in this build, because I thought it worked really well for a family home, obviously, because that's what Parenthood was based around. And I tried to use some different roof tiles. I mean, we ended up using one I don't use very often, but we didn't use it in this reddish color I was originally trying to use. One day I will build a house with these roof shingles, but like today's not that day. But I'm pretty happy with how this came out. It did take a little while to get to the final shape. I just messed around quite a bit. Like that side porch that we have nestled between 2 parts of the house completely goes away. And I don't know, I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, it's 2 bedrooms. I believe it's only 1 bathroom. We have an area for laundry though, and kitchen and dining, separate areas, but like near each other. And the living room is like right when you walk in the house, which is very small. But I mean, this whole house is small. That was kind of the point. And it's very like cozy. And that's like my favorite thing to build in The Sims is really cozy homes. They seem more realistic to me when everything's kind of like fit to place. There's not a bunch of extra space around, because at least that's how it is for me in real life, or was growing up. Everything kind of had its space and there wasn't a ton of empty space. So that's kind of what I went with here. And it also has like a long hallway in the back, which I thought was quite interesting. At this point, we still have that door going to the side of the house, but we completely get rid of it, like I said, because it took a while for me to get to the final shape. Just placing some windows now, and I believe I cut out most of that floor plan because I just did mess with it a lot. And then, changed it all a second time and changed the roofing a lot because I was very not happy with how the back looks. The back looks a little bit better than this in the end, but it's definitely not the strongest part of the house. I think the front is the strongest and it's really cute. But I think in the end it came out okay. And this is going to be the corner we put the kitchen in. I thought about using that window from Parenthood, which would have been pretty cute, but I didn't end up using that in the end. And right now we're still trying to make these red roof tiles work. And I didn't make them work, but we're getting rid of that bit right there and making that into a bathroom, which worked out pretty well. And just moving some of these tiles forward as well to make the roof pattern work better. And I'm very happy with how I got it to work. There actually isn't an upstairs in this build. There's like a dormer up there just to make the house look nice, but you can't actually go up there at all. I do that sometimes, and other times you can go up there, but for this one I didn't think you needed to, and I just thought it added a little bit more dimension to the house. So we went ahead and did that. And I sized up some chimneys instead of making like a wall over there, like a stack of 2 tile walls like I normally do, and then putting a fireplace at the top. I just wanted to see how it would look, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's all right. It's not my favorite thing, but I thought it was a different thing to try, and I'm happy I did go ahead and do that. This is basically a final shape here. I just changed the colors of everything a bunch of times. And of course, it ends up being like, grays and browns and whites, because I like neutral things, and I apparently don't know how to build anything that's not neutral. I can't, well, I mean, I've done a couple red houses, but like that's when I'm like have the intention in the beginning that this is going to be a red house, because I don't really like building red houses. I also don't like building like pastel houses unless they're blue, because then I make everything blue. It's really bad. And it's not just like outside of houses. I don't like make tons of blue house. I mean, I do make tons of blue houses, but like I'll make like all of the rooms in a house blue, and I don't even do it intentionally, and it's really bad. The bathroom in this house is blue, so you know, and so is the kids' room. Oh goodness. I made things blue again, but that's okay. We'll get to that eventually and you will see it. But for the moment, we're still working on the outside. I cut out a bunch of all of the landscaping, pretty much all of it, because it took a lot of time, and this build took me a while anyway. We added a nice place to dry your clothes outside, as well as a place to play on the playscape, a basketball hoop, of course, for our child who is really into his sports, and some little stepping stones to get over to hang up your laundry. I thought that was kind of a neat idea. There's also a washer and dryer inside. It's just if you don't want to use the dryer, you have the option of the clothesline. There's no, what's it called? The wash bucket? Is that what it's called? Wash bucket? We don't have one of those in this house, but we do have a washer and dryer, so you can do whatever you want, or you can purchase a wash bucket if you prefer to be completely eco-friendly with your laundry in the game, if you have the laundry pack. Up to you. And of course, like if you don't have the laundry pack, no big deal. But if you guys want to download this house, it'll be available on the Sims 4 gallery if you search Griffy or the hashtag MsGryphi. And that info will also be in the description down below. And it is in every single video that is a speed build. So if you ever don't remember where to find it, you can find that in the description of any of my speed builds. But yeah, this is pretty much the outside of the house. I'm really, really happy with how it looks on the outside. Like, so happy. I also really love the kitchen and dining area and the kids' room and the bathroom. I just don't like the living room and the family and like the parents' room. Like, I don't hate them. They're just, I'm not as proud of them, I guess. I shouldn't be like, oh guys, look at my build. Let me tell you everything I don't like about it. But here I am. But I really love the kitchen. And I think the kids' room was really fun to do because I don't normally build like themed rooms like that, like really sportsy kid. And I don't normally think out the family, like who lives in this house. I just kind of have fun with it. And whatever I'm inspired to build at the moment, I'm like, oh, okay, well, this I just started building and now this is a purple girl's room. Today I was like, no, I have some ideas. Let's base it off of that. So like I said, just one kid. I don't think they have intentions of having another kid because I imagine this is like their forever home, at least forever while they have a child under their roof. And they're very involved in their kid's life. And I thought that was just kind of cool. I imagine they're probably like business people, have like office jobs, and the mom like ships around the son sometimes. Oh, the dad does too. It really depends on who's working. But I don't know, I just imagine they're really involved and everything's all about what he's doing. And I thought that would be really cool. Or she. I guess it could be a she. Yeah, it could be. It could be a little girl that's like really into soccer. Huh. I'd love to play in his household, honestly. Make that little kid like a star. They could join the athletic career when they're older. I love storylines. I definitely want to play with more families and stuff. Speaking of which, I know a lot of you guys have asked me in the past when I'm starting a new Let's Play, and it's not kind of planned yet because I have 3 right now, which is a lot because it's 3 different storylines going on. Some of them more involved in plot than others, some more gameplay, but I'm probably not going to start another one until I end 1 or 2 of them. And I kind of have end dates sort of scheduled. I'm like, not like an actual date, but like around when I know I'm ending certain ones. Like Saving Victoria is ending on part 25. And we're on part, I don't know, like 12 or 10, 11, 12. Somewhere in there right now. And then Cats and Dogs is going to end on 30 or 35. And we're at 25 or 26 right now, so we're getting closer on that. And then Parenthood, I have no idea. I'm having a lot of fun with Parenthood right now. We're on season 2, and we're just like chilling, having a good time, exploring everybody's lives and the drama that's happening, and I'm really enjoying it. But we're actually getting closer to the end of the kitchen here, and I love it. Oh, it's blue. Oh my god, Tanya. The kitchen's blue too. I'm so sorry. If you like blue things, though, I mean, you should subscribe because I make a lot of blue rooms on this channel. Like, I can't stay away from the color for some reason. And it's like the blue like you saw in the kitchen that I can't stop using. Whereas in real life, I do have an obsession with blue in real life, but it's navy blue combined with gray. Because everything I own is gray, and I accent everything that I own that's gray with navy blue. So, I mean, and there's a blue rug. Okay, well, this is Blue House. I should have named this, like, small blue family house, but I didn't. So this is a small family home. But, you know, that's okay. Sometimes it's okay to just have blue in every room of the house. When is it never, like, I mean, it's never not okay, right? You guys are okay with the blue? Just blue everywhere and blue shades. Do I change those or do I keep them blue? I think I keep them blue. Wow. It's funny watching these things back and not, like, I thought I didn't use too much blue. I thought I just had the bathroom and the kids' room. I was very, very wrong. We end up adding some, like, cabinets over to the side of the dining table to kind of make us, I don't know, like, it's a kitchen hutch sort of feel I was going for, but it kind of reminds me of an entertainment center, but it's in the dining room. It doesn't have a TV, but it's like, we put the mirror there and we put, like, cabinets and stuff all around it to kind of, I don't know, make, like, built-in storage for plates and stuff. I thought it was kind of cool because it was, like, a really massive, like, custom hutch. Instead of placing one of the hutches we got in game, which we did place one in the kitchen area, just placing one that was more custom, like, built into the house when you moved in, which I think stuff like that is really cool and, like, unique to the home you're living in. So it's really cool to add that. Over here, we also have some dog bowls, because I imagine that the kid, boy or girl, that's really into sports also has a dog, and there's a dog bed in their room. And yeah, I've been incorporating pets into my builds lately too, so I'm really proud of myself for that. The other build I'm working on also incorporates pets, so I don't know. Just recently started doing that, even though generally I don't think the items look really good in builds. I've been building more family homes, so it makes more sense. Because before that, I'd been building very stylized homes, like certain ways, like modern homes and some of the eco-friendly stuff that I built. And I felt like it really didn't fit into those things. But, like, I'm building family homes that you could build, like, play with for generations and have kids in these houses, which is generally how I play my game. Obviously not always, but, like, I've been having a lot of fun building things that are the kind of houses I would play with in my own personal save files and, like, my own personal time. And I think I'm going to build more of them. I've just been having so much fun building family homes. So I apologize if you get tired of them, because I think there's going to be quite a few more coming, because I've just been really enjoying doing that. But if you're like me and you do a lot of family gameplay, then you're definitely in luck if you're somebody that downloads houses off the gallery, because that's just what I've been in the mood for lately. We also added the leash shelf over by the door, because you gotta take your doggy for walks. I certainly hope the kid takes care of the dog and doesn't make his parents do it. I would think they'd probably help out, though. Help her or him out with the dog, because I'm sure the child is very busy with their sports and seeing if they want to join it, like, a team. Because I was saying, like, probably wanting to join a team in a high school, but there's, like, younger leagues, or, like, soccer teams and baseball. Oh, Little League. Aw. I bet this kid is, like, really into sports. And I don't know. I just think that would be fun. I'm not personally really into sports, but I think it would be really cool if we had more of that in game. I know we have the basketball hoops, and in The Sims 3 we had, like, the soccer, nets. That's the word, nets. I think it would be cool if we had more of that. I can't imagine them adding something like baseball, because you need a lot of people, unless it was just, like, kind of like they do with, like, golf ranges, where you just hit the ball and see how far it goes. If it was, like, hit the ball with the bat and see how far it goes, or, like, an automatic thing where it throws the balls, like one of those little machines, maybe. That'd be cool. And bringing the baseball in, we used the curtain in this bathroom that has a baseball on it. I don't think I've ever used that before. But since the kid I imagine lives here is, like, really into sports, I bet, like, his team all got those shower curtains one time, like, when they eventually did join a team. Or maybe the parents just bought it for him, like, or her. And it's like, you go, you're gonna be the best baseball player ever. Let's get you in the MLB. Like, I just think it's really cute. And we added a lot of clutter around the room, because I imagined, like, kind of neatly organized clutter, but like we have books and piles of books everywhere, and of course all this sports equipment, which honestly it'd be really cool. We have bowling in the game and we have basketball, but I also see in that pile football and baseball, which I don't think we're gonna get baseball. Oh, and also tennis. Ooh, tennis would be cool, but I don't know how they'd implement that into The Sims. Is there any sports or activities you guys would like to get added? Like, because I think bowling was a cool thing to add, but like, I want more. I want something we haven't had in the past too. Like, we've had bowling before, we've had soccer, we've had ice skating and rollerblading, and we also had the like golf thing as well. What else we had snowboarding. I don't know. I want something new. This is the parents' bedroom. I have like a feature wall behind the bed, which I thought was kind of cool. It's a very, very neutral room. Everything's like white and clean and pristine and perfect. Because I kind of imagined they are very involved in their careers and their son or daughter's sports career. And so they don't go all out and like, not that they don't fully decorate, but I imagine they don't have a lot of like clutter and just stuff around. It's not a mess. It's very clean and orderly and kind of perfect. I feel like they're very like uptight about that. Their home is very cozy and put together as well. It's definitely like a family looking home, but it feels like it's very put together. And that's just how I imagine this family to be. And like I said, I really liked this house. It's not my favorite room, but I do really like the idea of having that feature wall. I know some of you guys are going to be like, why did you use that pattern? It's so ugly. But I think it's kind of a cool feature. Like, I wouldn't do a whole room like that, but I don't know. Ooh, that actually would just made me think. Like, because I know a lot of people don't like that wallpaper. I think it would be really fun to like do a challenge where you have to use items you purposefully don't like and see if you can like them by having to use them. Like, I don't know. Like, there's certain wallpapers and objects I just hate. But, like, maybe if I made myself use them in combination with things I liked and, like, had to build a room around certain items, you might, like, have a better appreciation for them. Interesting idea. Maybe I just started, like, a weird new build challenge. What would it be called? Like, Items I Hate challenge? I have no idea. That'd be kind of funny, though. Let me know if you would do that challenge or if you'd watch that challenge. But we're just finishing up this room here, and we are coming to the end of the video. I don't know, I think laundry baskets and stuff in here? Yeah, because you gotta do your laundry. We're coming to the end of the video. Thank you guys so very much for watching. We're gonna go into screenshots now, and I will see you all next time. And like and subscribe if you're new. Bye, everybody.